Eat ya boy. And we're back. More of this, I know. We're here. Actually, Actually nothing, I'm just here. I'm just vibing. Today I'm just enjoying the day, enjoying the life. Because it do be Monday, but... I don't know, it kinda doesn't feel like it to me. Maybe because my weekend was a little different from usual. Okay, that's a defense one. My defense Digimon are all the way over at the storage because I ain't using many of them. I have to be honest here. I'm an attacking guy, not a defending guy. Let me go pick it up. And then I can just introduce you all to the babies. Because we got babies. Today we got a lot of babies. So today we got this blue egg, which he's just here. Like next stream it's gonna be all about him probably. I don't know. Blue egg is like a good friend. Believe me, 9 hours. nine whopping hours. I'll probably post it on the Discord whenever it decides it wants to live. And we're all gonna be very happy for like the entirety of 3 minutes. And then pain and chaos is gonna ensue whenever I have to min-max that baby. And yes. Yo, my thing got 1% stronger. Imagine. Imagine numbers. I also gotta talk about like this guy, because this guy he's a current technology wonder, but I'll get to him later. Don't think I've ever got like such good luck with RNG rolls as that guy. But first things first, since I didn't have much time to like grind on stuff today, I'm finishing up the daily quests. Cause it's like they reset every day. It's like how many hours ago? 3 hours ago? Pretty much. Yeah, 3 hours ago. So there isn't much time for me to do this stuff before the stream. But that do be giving people some time to show up while I just do the same shit every single stream. Because honestly, I do be doing the same shit every single stream with this game. Yo Eddie, what up? Honestly, how are you doing? Please answer honestly. Welcome to Digimons and Only Things. Because I guess we're on that arc right now. Really. I asked for nothing less. Good to see you here, by the way. Oh shit, let's go. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're doing better. You still having a lot of symptoms or just chilling? I'm glad you're bouncing back. Getting reintroduced to life. That's cool. I'm glad we're leaving.
Yo, what up?
Almost. Almost got it. Hey JV, what up? Hello my friend. Welcome to the Yo What Up gathering of today. First one of the week. I'm just finishing daily quests, so let's please just talk about stuff. How are you doing? What up con don't sound hella funny. Yo, what up con? But I imagine it would be like a very weird convention because it would be all about just getting there. Like, it would start and then everyone would be like, yo, what up? together, and then it would all just go into like shopping for trinkets and stuff. Yeah, exactly. The highlight will be just getting there. So anyone that got late wouldn't enjoy your What Up Con as much. Honestly. And then like we would give them all the handout badges that would say, yo, what up? I was there. Yo, what up? And then everyone pops off like as if the DVD logo just bounced on all four corners. Just like that one meme. Yeah. It would be a beautiful moment. I would live for that. Honestly, can we make it happen? Yeah. Honestly, Eddie is leaving. Honestly. Yo, Izano, what up? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, my friend. Honestly. Are we really gonna make this a thing? Cause like, if Yo What Up Con is a thing, like July 18th, really? Every year? Every year? Or is it like every day is Yo What Up Con? I see. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Honestly. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Honestly, things decide themselves is what I'm getting. Honestly. Hold up, I need to put that on the stream title. Oh yeah, I had one goose because of the last one. Now I'm gonna change it for honestly. Every stream gets a new random word added to the title. What kind of story is it, Izano? I'm curious. Because it does sound really cool. I actually really like the concept of owning a store. You know, just providing for people with something very special. Unique. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Because honestly, first of all, how? Second off, why? Oh man. We're not even 10 minutes in and I'm already cracking. This is gonna be a good one. And then I would sell bones. Make a bone star. Come get your bones. That sounds so wrong. Oh, that's interesting. Damn, that's a really good kind of story. Especially with kind of stuff you get nowadays. Supplying them in is gonna be really crazy for that one. Also, let me give the babies. Okay, boys. Do I feed the bees or the bugs? First, y'all get your pick. The bees or the bugs? Yeah, that's really good. I hope it doesn't have like a lot of stress attached to it, but it sounds like a good start. Maybe. But yeah, on the bees and bugs is because I got this baby, which is a bee, and this baby, which is a bug. The bug was born today. The bee was born last stream I did. And I gotta get them to level 15 so they can evolve, so... I'll do both eventually, but... one of them is gonna happen first.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up? We do be getting yo, what ups. Honestly. Honestly is a good slogan. Oh god. It keeps getting worse. But it is a good slogan. Just honestly. Good service. Just put that like on the Bone Star. Honestly, good service. And then every single reveal of the star would have honestly good service. And then it would look like bots and my reputation would get slandered. And that would be the start and the end of the story. Because no one would believe that it would be like honestly be good. Because who says honestly anyway? Honestly. So I'll kill 20 of these boys, these 3 boys, and... Wait, let me get that. I'll put it on the Discord. And I'll work on it. It's gonna happen. Beep boop boop beep boop boop. Post the link. Don't get the MCA. Thanks. I did it. And all things considered, I was actually very excited for streaming today because I feel like playing Digimon games has this weird thing where it's really good for chatting. Like, just talking to people. It's nice. And I'm finding it to be like a good niche situation, kinda, sorta. I'm enjoying this. Kinda slow and grindy, yeah. I mean, this isn't like Digimon World 2 kinda bad, right? This is just, I'm having fun kinda bad. Honestly. And I'm just doing daily quests at the moment, so it's definitely gonna be slow. But yeah, it is very chill to talk to people, and I like this. I've been enjoying the experience recently. And after this, honestly, honestly, I am. Honestly, I am playing a Korean game with a translator on the side, but I am completely Korean games. I'm there for them just because it's Digimons. If it wasn't Digimons, I probably wouldn't be there. I would wait for the English version of said game. But for Digimons, I just go the extra mile. They deserve it. Not gonna lie, I like this franchise a lot more than anyone would expect. Honestly. Yes, they deserve it. They got the 3 Digimon that has the weird little hands. Just look at his hands. Just look at those little hands. Like what? At least he can put shoes on or something. Not like this, man. You gotta yoga. I mean, you don't have to anything, honestly. But I seen that you've been running, JV, a lot. That's good. That's good exercise. I wish I was running a lot, but nah. I'm just Digimons. That's what I'm doing with my life recently. Having a lot of fun. Big 13 out of 20. Let's go. Also, I'm running out of SP, but like I kind of don't care. Because I am gonna fill it up. Like really quickly. Like, give me 5 minutes. Because this enemy is kind of good. That I can just use the base evolutions. The babies, they get it done, believe. And they get their SP back. Whenever. I go back to baby. Return to baby. Do the quest. And this way it actually allows me to go grinding without having to spend time on stuff. Hey! Min-maxing. We're doing it. Right here. As awkward as it seems, we're doing it. Honestly, I don't know. It's never over. Honestly. I'll kill 3 more and then it's over. And then I'll go do the same thing somewhere else, but it's gonna be faster. It gets increasingly faster until it's over. That's the gimmick. Because I start with the harder ones. And that kind of guy. What kind of car do you have, JD? Do you have any car preference, actually? Honestly, because like talking about myself here, I don't really have any preference for cars or anything. I probably just drive wherever is like more accessible to me. Honestly, he did say things. I do consider those things. And then I get the bees done. And we're gonna get those babies into not babies anymore. So this stream is like officially not about babies anymore. It only took 20 minutes. So you're telling me that you got a Sonic. You drive a Sonic. You drive Sonic. Of all franchises you could be driving. You could be driving Mega Mans, you could be driving Metroids, but honestly, you went with Sonic. At least you're speed now. Okay, guys, I want to get the 10% chance that I get a B from the B and not the mechanic B because I already have that one. So if I get this one, which is the higher chance I get it, like, this thing is gonna die. I'm sorry. Mechanic B equals death. Bigger B, I could do something with it later. This one, I don't have it yet, I want it. Now on this one, there's like so many things, I only have the spider, so... he's probably leaving. Honestly. Let me... time to kill this bee, or not. Can I get the 10% rate? Let's see. Can it happen? Please. Come on. Don't make me kill them. God, they made me kill him. Rip. Can I get a moment of silence for this bee? Because he about to die. Unfortunate. For the only reason that I already have this Digimon and there's like virtually no chance I can do anything with this guy. Also, let me see the other one, which I actually was looking forward to. What kind of bug is this bug gonna turn into? As long as it's not the spider, I'm good. Oh shit, that's not a bug. What the hell? Excuse me, what? My bug turned into this. A mole. The mole guy. Hell yeah. Honest. Mole guy. Cool. Honestly, a mole guy. But we already have the tank guy, so like it doesn't get much weirder. We also have the snow guy and the chicken guy and the demon guy, right? We got a lot of guys, so it's fine. It could have been worse, you know. Could have been worse. So we're gonna put him back in the box and be like, I don't want you anymore. And the game is gonna be like, are you sure? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry, he's dead. Joke's on you, because honestly, the tank guy is one of my favorites. I like the tank guy's evolutions, actually. And Mo guy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy, because he has no evolutions at the moment, so he's probably just gonna chill in the box with the boys. And I'll get my Angel Dude back. Glorification of war. Are we getting political about Digimons? Is this happening? Is this what the stream is gonna turn into? Honestly? Because honestly... Okay. Honestly, there are a lot of Digimon actually about war. Which is surprising. To say the very least, it is surprising. I don't know what they get, what they want to get with the designs, but hey, some of them look pretty cool. What else was I doing here? Let me think. Yeah. I might need this guy for later. Cool. And I'm heading out of here until 10 minutes into the future, because I'll come back here in 10 minutes into the future. Don't worry about it. Those are sticks. Definitely not guns. Honestly, not guns. Couldn't be. Couldn't possibly be guns. I mean, I imagine that back in the day, raising soldiers was an actual concern, right? If you think about it, it was a thing. A thing that they thought it was important. I got better in G, by the way. But we're not back in the day. We don't need more violence. But toys remain. Toys are eternal. Not like Doom eternal, but they are eternal. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't... God, I said it again. But honestly, if it wasn't for war, would anyone have ever thought of toys like the Power Rangers or something? Or Mutant Ninja Turtles, or like half the superheroes that exist nowadays, right? And that's something that I say, that's some shit. Because why? Do we even need all this violence and toys? Nah, but they like it, honestly. They do be into that. I actually like this part of doing the daily quest because this is the chillest, easiest, most relaxing part, in which I barely have to pay attention to what I'm doing and just press buttons over and over. It's peaceful. It's therapeutic, you know, just therapy, relaxing moment. Also, shoutouts to Cheese. Shoutouts to Cheese. Yo, Cheese. Anyone want some cheese in the ground? Cheese. What up, Cheese? Anyone want some cheese? That's a quest, by the way. I did it before, but cheese it stays. Shoutouts to Cheese. Flash will deliver pizza. Honestly, imagine going from saving the world to delivering pizza. Like, sure, he would make a hell of a lot of money from Uber, because he literally doesn't spend anything to run fast, but... Bro. Bro. Here's your pizza in 3 minutes or less. Do we get a tip? No? Oh, thanks. No tips, by the way. Also, I feel like, you know, superheroes in real life would have so many troubles related to them. Like, sure, you would look at Flash and you'd be like, oh, he's running fast, that's cool and all, but you would see him like zoom by and he would distract people, you know. They would get into accidents because there is a maniac in a suit running super fast. And that's distracting. Honestly, the truth about superheroes. I never actually stopped to think about like this side of being a superhero. Hey, 9 out of 20. It's gonna be over soon. Soon TM. Oh no, not the internet, not like this, no. But okay, I'll be here for a while. I'd say I'm going for at least 3 hours today. At least. Because after I'm done with the daily quests, I want to use some experience buffs thingies. And those are pretty good. Bonus, at least for the like farming purposes, I'm gonna do.
Bonus. This is bonus. This is bonus. Can I get a bonus? Yo, bonus.
Honest, this is bonus. I know that I said a lot, but yeah, you probably just understood bonus. You aren't wrong. Also, high one. Welcome to bonus. This always has been bonus. I don't think I do anything else in my life anymore. I just do bonus. I live for the bonus, stay for the bonus, and aim for the next bonus. But yeah, how are you doing, man? Good to have you here with the boys and girls and guys and all other pronouns that they like, because we do be accepting every single one of them. Nice. We chilling. Oh hell yeah. You got some relaxing plans for the day? Because I hope you do. For me, I think I had a relaxing morning because I took one of the best naps I've ever had this morning. And I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be up for a little bit. Then played some games for 1 hour or so, and then I was like, yeah, you know what? It's still kind of early. Let's sleep a little bit more. Why not? And that's how my day started. There we go. We're done. Now there's just the final one, which is even easier than the previous one, which was already easy enough. And by the way, these quests, like, every day I just make fun of them for being, you know, simple and, like, not complex at all, but they honestly help out. They give me so much money on items and stuff. Oh no. I see. Oh, at least it wasn't like that bad of an emergency, right? As long as she got her flight, everything's okay. Actually, I've never flown on a plane before, like ever. Never had the experience of flying on a plane. Lucky. That's really cool. She do be getting that bonus seat. The bonus seat on the flight. Let's go. Can't possibly go wrong with that. I think that of all the enemies on the daily quest, like this is the only one that I actually have to use skills on. Because this guy, he has a thing where it like reflects physical attacks. And everyone's basic attack is a physical attack in this game. So I just kill myself if I basic attack this guy. Honestly, when or if that game comes out, I could probably look into playing it. Like, for reals, for reals. Because it looks so cute. I don't know what they wanted to do with it, because, you know, whatever the development hell did to that game. Whatever it did something. And cool, we got another one. Also, as far as game like goes, I would say that I don't mind having like grinding sections going on as much. I mind it when it's like the only reason you play the game is for that thing. Like when it gets to that point where you just log in, do the same 5 things and then get out because there's nothing else to do. That's when I mind grinding. But like if I just have to do a little bit of something every day and then I have options, yeah, I'm all in for it. So, which then circles back to the fact that like if this wasn't a Digimon game, I probably wouldn't be here. The fact that it is just makes it so I always have another creature to try and get and do something with, which is pretty cool. By the way, this area is like a little bit weirder with encounters because most of the time you get just one. Whenever you get 2 is lucky. So you actually have to do like 20 battles for the daily quest, which kinda sucks. Should be a little less, in my humble opinion. But after I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna use the boosts for drops and experience that I have. And I'm gonna go farm some items at a level 50 something area. Which I think is gonna be most of the stream really. Just me there, grinding. And then going back, and then repeating. Because this game has like a weird thing with the drop and experience items. They can get them in different like portions, so you can get them for hours, for days, and then there's like the 15 and 30 day version, which is of course paid only. And I got a bunch of the hour ones that I was like, yeah, I should use these sometime. But it's so hard to like program for 1 hour of uninterrupted me sitting here farming one specific thing. Just so hard to stop and do that. Also, the egg that I posted on the Discord earlier today, I think it's a Vmon egg, which is like one of the mascots, right, of the franchise. The blue guy everyone loves. Shoutouts to him. Speaking of a lot of boys, actually, I think I have, at the moment, I have like 30 something Digimon. And the game has, like, I think total, there are like almost 200 species. And ideally, I would like to have them all, eventually. If possible. There we go. Oh yeah, Kelly can't have waifus, it's still here. She's still here. I'm gonna use her, eventually. I'm currently like grinding a team B while getting the team A going. Wait, am I done? I'm done. I'm actually done. Hold up, I done everything. It's all done. It took like 10 minutes. That was not that bad. Interact with 3, as we always do. Every hour, I just come here, touch the 3, go home. But now I'm gonna use this guy, this thing, and the waifu. I think like this, yeah. There's like a bit of a gap in levels between them, but it doesn't matter, because what I'm killing is going to be 55, I think? And I'm ready to go. I need to start some stuff, actually. The stuff that I get from the daily quests need to go. Because they give you money, but they give you money on items, so you gotta remember to like actually go and sell stuff. And this is me every day. Just finish the quest. Come here, yo, what up? Honestly. And then click, money. And go now. There we go. And I'm using this, and this. Jodins? Wait, did that work? I think it worked. And the grinding spot is over here. Because I think that like after I've cleared every single main quest on this game, I can either go looking for side quests, which is honestly a lot, since I have no idea where most of them are. Also shout out to Scorpion guy. And the other thing is just like crafting items, which is what we're gonna be doing today. Just dropping things for the crafting system. In this level 55 enemy. By the way, if you see the ghost Digimon I have with the chains, he was one of the ghosty boys. I actually evolved one of the ghosty boys. The other one I saved because I wanted, like, it was either this other thing that I wanted, and since I didn't get it, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna save the other one for eventual cases, if they release a new Digimon or something. But I like it. It's a Reaper dude. He's cool. He's chilling. I'm gonna be using this waifu until, like, mainly the goal is staying here until we either drop the things or reach level 65. And I'll only take breaks whenever the purple bars go empty, because I'll need to fill those up again. And if I ever get any drops, the drop that I'm looking for is... wait, where is it? Oh, right here on the crafting system. It's this thing. Whenever I get one of these, I can, like, maybe get one level here, which goes up to 200. I don't know, like, up until which level they let me reach, but as long as they let me, I'm trying. Because it's the game progression. And it's kind of funny, because, like, since this is a Korean game, right? Most of the information I get are from, like, hitting up the forums that they have and hitting up Google Translate on them, on the messages. And the Discord surely helps. There's like a Discord community for this game where they share a lot of stuff. But there's a lot I don't know still. So knowledge. The race for knowledge. It just never ends. Got him. Also, since I'm using like the Scorpion guy, he was actually one of the first 3 Digimon that I got. But since it turned into this instead of something that I wanted, I was like, okay, sure, I'll just box him until I have a use for him. He fell off pretty hard. since he's a tank, he's not very strong. And I was like, yeah, just save him for whenever the game lets me use him. And this is it. This is the moment. The Scorpion guy's moment. Though, like, conceptually to me, it feels really nice to have the Digimon designs be this different from each other. Because it goes from like, yeah, this is fun, I like this looks pretty, this is a waifu, to oh my god, what the hell is this? what in the name of game design is this? And why does it have this instead of eyes? What are those? What it do? Because honestly, if I saw this on the street, God save us. Top 10 creatures that would kill you in real life. And he would, trust me. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing that I can drop from these guys, which is pretty cool, and I would like, is an egg. Because the drop rates do be like that sometimes. Sometimes the game is like, hey, would you like an egg? Do you think you're lucky enough to get one? You can. And if I ever got one, like, at least for now, it would be really good. Every day I use different eggs for either making new Digimon or like giving them away. Because game mechanics, they'd like us to help new players. Got him. Also on the buffs that I'm using today, one of them is like instantly picks up items because yes. I think the other one is so that I can make the battle go faster. Yeah, that's the one. We're now going faster, slightly. I mean, it's kind of noticeable. it do be kind of noticeable, but we're going faster. Grinding is gonna go faster today. And the last one I think is double the money rewards from killing things. All of which help. Though the only thing with like increasing the battle speed, which honestly is a problem, is that like the game can go so fast that you can't really put the attacks on time. So you just waste a little bit of your time. Also, my tank got frozen. Let's go. Doesn't help. He's just gonna sit there for a while. That's fine. But that's why I have a tank here. If he froze any of the other damage dealers, they could very easily die. Also big level 60. Let's go. Oh yeah, also, today's the day that Stray releases, right? Or is it tomorrow? I remember Neko and Kelly were talking about it. I'm looking forward to seeing like what the gameplay is about. Because I've seen some gifs of the game. But gameplay wise it seems interesting. Okay, cool. This is actually super chill. I thought I would like have a little bit more trouble with this team here, but this is like as easy as it gets, I think. The only way this could be any easier is if I didn't get hit at all, which Considering I have a tank that doesn't die, which is pretty much the same thing. Come on, drop rates. Bless me. Feeling blessed, by the way. I got an egg. Let's go. Ask it, you shall receive. Hell yeah. That's gonna come in handy tomorrow. If I could get some more though, like, please. Might be me getting greedy on the video game, but hey. What can I say? I want items. There we go. Okay. Damn, I was not fast enough. Just like I said, it happened. Man loses on killing an enemy because he wasn't fast enough. What a tragedy. Failing by health on that one. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. My HP. It gone. Straight up. Drink your milkshakes, kids. All of you, my babies. Cool. Also, I was thinking, like, for next stream that I could maybe play a little bit of the Pokemon Coliseum hack that I've been uploading on YouTube. But I don't know if people would be interested in that. I'm actually not sure. I enjoy doing this as much as I enjoy doing that. I feel like I've got a lot of options for content now. And it's like, I gotta find that balance on what feels nice, but also has good reception. Let's go. Can I get a crit? Okay. Would you be so kind? No, I mean, me doing a crit, not getting hit by one. Because that's honestly, that's not it. Eating it. Okay, cool. A life without waifus is probably... I don't know, man. I feel like it would be too harsh on him. If Kelly had to live without having waifus on his life, he would probably die. Because when I think about Kelly, I think about his waifus. I think about Athena. I think about all the people that he just likes to have in his life. And I'm like, oh no. Please no. Don't do it. Bonus. I'm sure he would like some bonus right about now, since he's working 2 jobs. He do be deserving that bonus. I'm gonna be here for the whole hour, huh? I am. Well, actually, considering that the bars are like almost halfway already, this is still not gonna go on for too long.
Yo, bonus.
The game is gonna be like, I'm sorry, grinding is not with legal. You're gonna have to use some stuff if you wanna keep going. And I probably am. Cool. We done did it. By the way, one thing that always that always gets me about this game is that every single healing item is a food item. So I can't, like, looking at the items while I'm hungry is a problem. Especially when the best healing items are like a burger and a milkshake. Please don't do this to me. But they are there. I thought I got something good. That was close, but it wasn't good. It was just something. I love it when the game reminds me that this Digimon franchise is for 12 and up. I just love it. Thanks, game. Yo, another egg? Let's go. This is it. This is it. Oh my god. This actually matters. Honestly, it happened. It honestly happened. I'm now happy. Also, waifu leveled up, so that's pretty cool. She's at the same level of the enemies. Bonus waifus. Purple. I mean, it would take a little bit of grinding if I wanted to get another one, but yes, it is possible. We could technically make it happen. Though I remember saying to Kelly specifically that I would get another one this week, so I might have to work on that. We might have to make it happen for next Friday or something. Just saying, you know, just saying. And yes, if like any of you have a favorite Digimon, which, you know, it's a very tricky question. I would look for them if they are in the game. Like I have been warned that I need to get the elephant one that's gonna come on the game. Like they're gonna add it on Thursday, I think. An elephant one, and since, you know, Kelly loves his elephants, he said, okay, you gotta get it. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I just have to. And I actually find that this, like, at least to me, this helps a lot with the bonding part of the game. That, like, I'm not looking just for my favorites, but I'm also, you know, getting the ones that remind me of friends. I feel like with Pokemon, I only have this, like, the thing where every time I see a Nuzleaf, I gotta catch it because then I like Nuzleaf. And that's pretty much it. That's where it stops. Also, I guess next game, if Noibat is in the game, I should probably get one for JV too. Though that one would be like barely griefing. Barely griefing, you know, just barely triggering JV. Hey yo! I do be thinking about my friends from time to time. I know it may not seem like this, but yes. Actually, like, Gotta be honest, I'm not super excited for the new Pokemon games as much. Because the leaks have been bleak. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because I don't want to discuss leaking. Because it may or may not be true. But it doesn't seem very good. Honestly, kinda bad. That's also something I don't want to discuss, yes. Also, I'm killing... I just realized that I'm killing no crab snakes. I'm sorry, JV. I just realized I'm doing it. Took me a second of like a good almost 30 minutes of me killing them to realize that I'm doing this. But they are like the only one that drops the thing that I want, that I know of, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're here. We're doing this. By the way, been here for half an hour, got 2 eggs and that's cool, but I didn't get any of the thing that I came here to get. That's my luck. The luck coming in hard. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So like I've been on this place enough that every time I get something is like kinda good. You know, I'm pretty much either getting a level or getting triggered, which is fine. When it comes to yes or no, instead of me having to get 20 items for a recipe, this is okay. Because let me tell you, before this, like before grinding for this to raise the crafting levels in the game, I had to kill 4 enemies to get 1 item. And I had to do it 40 times, so I had to farm like 160 items and then try crafting 40 things. Except 6 of them failed, so I had to get 4 of them again, like the 6 of them again, and retry it. And then 2 of them failed. Which means I got like quick maths, quick. Almost 200 items. 180 to do the thing. And it was horrible. I did it on like 2 days. Because the drop rates were pretty good. But it was still horrible as a quest. That's as Korean games as it gets, really. And like, if this game were more established and there were more people playing this, I imagine it would be okay, because you could trade a lot of those items with other people. Yo, let's go. I got the final daily reward, and it actually matters, honestly. Just honestly, I can go to my island finally and do something. Yo, let's go, honest.
Bonus alert. This is bonus. Bonus. This is bonus.
So this I can use 1 item and like reduce 1 hour on the egg, so it's gonna take 7 hours now.
This is bonus.
It's gonna take 1 less hour of waiting. Let's go. My baby. At this rate, like, 7 hours from now is gonna be 10? Almost 11 PM. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be up at that time, probably. Honestly. Maybe. Might give me something to look forward to before bedtime. Just be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a mom. And then I'll post baby pics on the Discord. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna actually be able to feed the baby before going to sleep. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I guess sometimes you just gotta go. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Did I really say yeah, or did I say yeah? That one I would like a clip of you saying yeah. But yeah, I guess he did it. Oh, yeah! That's exactly the one. Yeah! I like how the moment you said it, it just came back to me. Oh, man. And on those moments I realized that I've been playing grindy games since the start of my career. Literally. I guess like since the second? Was it the second? Yeah, I think it was the second game I played on stream, which was the first Digimon World game. I've been just doing this. Just grindy games. This is my life now. How many battles do I have? Quick maths, 5. I'm gonna run them all 2-0 here, and then go headbutt some babies or something. Actually, no. Wait, I'm not. I'm using expensive items today. Just because. Since the buffs, they have like a time period that they work for, which is right now at 35 minutes. I'm just gonna stay here as much as I can and profit. And then go home. By the way, there's like the closest thing I ever found to a grindy spot in this game for like money, which I should also try to hit up later. If I ever get tired of this and I want to just level up babies, I should probably do that. Because I have this angel guy here, which is of course famous, right? Lore famous on the video game. Him, and I got him with like really good stat rolls, really good stat rolls. Good luck has blessed that baby. And I don't know why I'm suddenly calling all my Digimon babies, but yo, I guess this is it. Honestly. I'm like running a grinding operation while farming and leveling up new Digimon. This is pretty much like as efficient as I can get. 7.50%. Okay. Keep it up. Whenever it gets to like 50, which means after the next one, I'll just heal everything. Because those items are expensive. I only ever got them from events. Because they're supposed to be paid for. But like, who got the money for that? Honestly.
Okay.
Done, right? Yeah. So we just fill it up again. And get back to it. Nothing actually happened. A lot happened, but nothing actually happened. Believe me. So yeah, so... it could be that it will arrive like 3:30 instead of 5, because they suck at deliveries and they probably left your address at the end of the list because God knows why. I've seen that story happen way too many times. Because like here, for example, whenever I order stuff from the supermarket, there is a supermarket that's literally on the same block that I'm in, that I live in. Like I can literally walk there. You know, just I can look at the back of my house and I see the supermarket there. It's that close, and they still take a longest time to deliver. Supermarket dudes, they aren't paid enough for what they do. Thus they act the part. Really unfortunate world we live in. Though I actually wonder if like a time will come where we don't actually have delivery people anymore. Imagine that. Like whenever they have those future-based movies, there's always that lane for delivering stuff, right? And if someone actually managed to make a profitable / reliable way to do that, it would have been like, it would be so awkward. Because a lot of people only ever see other people when they're like getting stuff delivered. You could, like, in theory, live life without ever meeting anyone. Imagine that. What a universe. What a world it would be. Not sure if I want to be there, but like, interesting. Because I feel like there's a lot of jobs that people like to have. They're necessary. And delivering stuff is one of them, right? At least in my worldview. We all need people. Okay, as a wise guy once said, no human lives alone. We all need other people to some degree. It's okay, this is an 18+ stream. We can talk about getting laid. I mean, not describing the process, that would be bad, but you can mention the concept of it. Honestly. The bees and the flowers. And when the bee goes to the flower to pollinate, I'm not gonna go there. That's just as bad. Speaking of, I am still not completely aware of how like babies are made in the Digimon, because like this series likes to get new approaches for the same topic. There are games where you have to like make them make babies. There are games where you gotta defeat a Digimon enough that it just decides, okay, I'm dead, you can have me. It's kind of cool that they have different approaches to the same thing though. But yeah, like on this one for example, like I gotta nurse the babies myself, but how do I get new children out of genocide? Excuse me, Digimons. Why me killing this guy is gonna give me eggs? And that's how they do it on this one. Not ethical, but it kind of works for the purposes of what they're doing. There we go. I had the awkward talk. It needed to be said, but it finally happened. Okay. I actually hope that I can finish the purple bar before the instant pickup item ends in like 26 minutes. If I can make it, I'm gonna be feeling good about life. New hope has been found. If I can't make it, then yeah, pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. Okay. Yo, GG's. That's kind of weird. Like, grinding here is a little bit awkward because some battles just take so much more damage than others. Even though there are other places where, like, this sometimes can turn into me dying or not, which, you know, it actually adds some difficulty to the game, and it's fine. Dying sometimes is fine. I'm not a big fan of it in video games. Yo, big money? Not big money. Also, is Twitch weird today? Or is it just like, is my stream weird today? What's happening? Because I've been looking over at OBS and like it randomly reconnects to chat. So I'm not sure if like there is something going wrong or not. I hope it's not a Twitch's weird day. Because that would be devastating. My stream didn't die yet though, so that's good. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm glad. Don't worry about it. This is not the most exciting gameplay ever, but it's still pretty good. Bro. Not like this. This is high school. Okay, can I say that people have the right to say that, you know, they're not interested about each other's crushes and not get shit about it? Because, you know, I'd be that guy. Oh yeah, speaking of, how's work going? Is it chill? Big chilling? Oddly enough, school and high school and Digimon do be going together a lot. That's a lot of boring, honestly. Just a boring. I was expecting interesting. Okay. Developing, but no, boring. I also saw the other day, now this is gonna be a boring conversation, get ready. The other day I saw a video about portable ACs and how they're like bad to own as a device. And I got actually shocked at like how they make those things. Because they use more power than, like, they use more power than like an actual built in the wall AC, and it's like actually insane because ACs, they just use so much power to begin with. Also, I would never have an AC here. Like, I think all I have is this big ass fan. But if I had an AC, I feel like I would get spoiled and I would probably run my electricity bill to the ground. Because I like cold weather, so I would probably leave my room colder than it's okay to. Not like it snows in my room kind of vibe, but like you probably need long sleeves to survive in this environment kind of vibe. That's my kind of vibe. Also, thank you for saying that one. That's really nice. Let's go. Also, I can't believe that I've been here for like an hour and I leveled like once. Everyone leveled once and I've been fighting non-stop for an hour. Like, Jesus, I know this isn't the best grinding spot, like far from it. This is one of the worst ones as far as experience goes, but Jesus. It's kind of cool that I'll be like, I can be farming this for a longest time. Because you can stay until you have like 10 levels above what you're killing or something. But man, this is gonna take a hot minute. Bro, can I get the item that I came here for? If I get like 2 of it today, it would be pretty cool.
Bruh.
Bruh, indeed. I'm glad y'all find me entertaining, because, you know, it's what I strive to do, but honestly, sometimes I have doubts on how entertaining I can be. So thanks for saying that. Also, yeah, let me tell you a story. I did mention this during Kelly's last stream, that I raged while playing Pokemon. And like a video of like what happened is gonna come up probably tomorrow. But man, I'm playing the Grand Colosseum Pokemon ROM hack, right? Which is Pokemon Colosseum, but like way harder. And the AI does everything you wouldn't think they could do. Like, oh my god, they're setting up rank, they're killing me. They're doing big damage. And I fought this one NPC twice, right? It was like a story battle before a boss. And that's where I'm stuck, pretty much. Cause I battled the guy and he had like a rank team and every single support to counter my team, so I literally couldn't do shit the first time around. Then the second time I tried it, I got like every single answer in the book. I made one misplay. It didn't cost me my life. But then at the end, Mantis comes out with a fucking Omastar of all Pokemon, Omastar. And he does like a surf that kills my Pokemon. Like he kills one of mine, then kills his own, and then kills my other Pokemon. And I did the math afterwards, because it was such a shocking thing that I lost the battle off with one move. And I found out it was like a 33% chance that I would die there. So more than half of the time I would have lived. But that one time, the one time that it mattered, I lost. And I spent like the good part of half an hour trying to beat that guy. Still didn't happen. Probably later today I'm gonna record like for the series tomorrow and see how that goes. But man, like I'm learning so much about Pokemon by playing that. Because I've always liked to play competitive Pokemon, but that game kind of forces me to stay on a level range. Because like, if I want to get more levels, I can always grind. But it has diminishing returns. And it takes a long time on Coliseum to grind. Like a long time, because battles are long. So I'm either like brute forcing my way through a battle every time, or just randomly like, honestly, or just randomly like picking moves or ideas that are very out of the box. Because I'm just playing with the Pokemon I like. If I was playing with like whatever is meta, it would be quite okay, you know, doable. But since I'm playing with the ones that I like, I can't expect my poor little Misdreavus should be strong and I'll speed most of the things. It's been like such an eye-opening experience to how brutal the world of Pokemon can be. Oh, we leveled up, oh shit. Let's go. And I'm like, Pokemon is heartless, man. I don't know what you do. I close my eyes and I see a Pelipper looking at me with evil eyes, saying, I'm gonna kill you. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Yo! Oh my god! It can't be. Leo! What up? Welcome, Leo. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Also, hi, Munchie. Haven't also seen you in a hot minute. What up? How are you two? How have you two been? She loading the stream. She do be loading the stream. Can I get a shout out for this beautiful human being? Just honestly, like this is. I can't believe you done this. I can't. Oh, thank you. Welcome to Men Plays Digimon Video Games. But yes, shout outs to Leo and beautiful human being. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Both you, Leo and Munchie. I don't know what you are. How's it been? What it do, what it be? Also shout outs to this thing. This is a Digimon. It exists. I know. Kinda shocking. But it is real. It is here. Thank you, GB. Super busy. How's the art for this thingy? What have you been up to? Really? Besides the busy, of course. Oh no, not the very hot, man. Not like this. Not like that. Here's kind of chilly, like it's fine weather. Very fine, very chill. Life is good. But don't make sure you're drinking lots of water.
Bonus alert.
And hydrate.
Bonus.
Hydrate a lot.
This is bonus. Can I get a bonus? Yo, bonus. This is bonus.
And this is the only stream we have bonus, yeah. I see. But yeah, the blackout situations, imagine it must be very stressful. Especially with like how much we rely on technology nowadays. Kinda hope they can fix that for you, because honestly. Really. Enough is enough. Oh, it also ain't it. There's no way. Jesus Christ. Whenever we get close to that here, I just give up. Like, I just reserve half of my day to knowing that I won't do anything. And the other half to trying to do something while I wither away. I'm just gone. In 2008? What the hell? Excuse me? I'm actually surprised you do it. Really? I'd probably have given up, move it somewhere else, or being like, yeah, I'm sorry, not gonna happen. Man. I'm glad you are. I feel like that's the best thing you can do. Try to solve the problem in some other way. Bruh. SMH my head, these other countries. I'm looking at you, other countries. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know what you've been doing. It's time to stop. SMH my head. Kitty is awesome, actually. He's probably taking a royal nap right now. As he has been recently. Just lots of naps, lots of water. A lot of water, actually. Like, and my cat completely like forgot how water works, like how gravity works, because now every time he drinks his water, he just wets his head. He just get like his head right into the water, like. And then he looks around like being all wet and shit, and just like, yeah, this is life right now. I'm good. And then he proceeds to drink water like a normal cat. Every time. So I'm like, it's gotten to the point where we have this little towel, and you go where he drinks water so that we can dry him up a little bit. No hopes. Kitty water drinking is hopeless. But he is like, he's hydrating more than he needs to. Whether not more than he needs to, but just enough. Super healthy. We're considering taking him to do follow-up exams, like in a week or so. Depends on like what the vet says, honestly. But he's okay. I didn't think the surgery would make that much of a change on his life, though. To be honest. I'm actually like not only very happy, but very surprised that like for a while we felt like he was an entirely different cat, you know, after he just recovered. And now it still feels like he's just okay. He just needs to eat special food, and besides that, he's like a normal cat. Also, grinding session might be over soon. RIP. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I got none of the items I came here for. By the way. Spent an hour here. Got nothing. Big SMH my hand. But I will go until like I run completely out, and then I'll go somewhere else. I got a third egg. Let's go. That actually matters. The first two were pretty cool. Now I'm just getting a stock, and I'm happy that I have a stock of eggs. Because I ran out. Like today I used the last one I had. So I needed one for tomorrow. This game has kind of a system where you give items to new players, like, and everyone to beat the final main quest, to just keep giving them stuff, and that's pretty cool. So I gotta keep dropping stuff so I can give items to new players and get more stuff for me. That's kind of how it works. My greed. My greed is fueled by kindness. So after this, I'm actually gonna go do some hard fights, I think. Oh shit, damn! The greed. And friends, that's why you always heal. That's why you gotta heal. That's why we learned today. you just gotta heal. Okay, cool. Revive the baby. Thank you. Heal the babies. And I gotta go get my other Digimon for this. I can also go money farming. That's like the second option. But this one that I'm doing is like better reward, harder fight. And only pains. Only pains. Okay. I'm using these right now. And I actually gotta remember which skill they go for. This is the second one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm ready. Right here. Do I need to buy anything? Do I have enough healing items, or can I just embrace the pain and suffering that's gonna happen? Because believe me, it's gonna happen. Here we go. The other times I practiced this, like fighting these guys, I died a lot. There's a chance I die, but still win. I just die in the process. How much HP do you have? Okay. Oh boy. Have a good one, Leo. It's really nice to see you. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. So this boy, this Scorpion boy, he's the one that destroyed my village. That's him. Chop chop. It's not because like they are particularly strong, but just because they are so tanky. I'm having advantages on like two of my Digimon have advantages on them, and I still take this long to kill one. So that's why this is so bad. But I gotta do this because they dropped this gray USB stick item that I need 2 off. And since it's the only way for me to get said item, I either gotta do this or like other version of the same annoying fight. For context, they have almost 10k HP, which is quite a lot. Wait, don't die? Please don't die to the last one. That would be horrible. Also, the only reason why I'm like against dying here is because I gotta use an item to revive the Digimon, and besides the healing items. Yo, I got one. Oh shit. I got hit by a macro thing. Hold up, let me translate this. Don't worry about it, this happens every now and then. They don't like bots on their video games, so they're like, yeah, let's hit them up with some random text and have them type Korean stuff. Got it. GG's. So just copy, paste, translate the text and it's fine. Yeah, thank for the Lord. Thank you. Also nice to see you here. Really nice to see you here. Cool, I killed one. On to the next one. If I recall, I need to kill like 2 for one crafting of the thing that I want to make, so 50% of the way there, but I probably need to make like 6 of these, so I'm gonna be here for a while, wasting my good items. So welcome to my OnlyFans. Nice to meet you. I saw you around on Dennis chat, so that's why I recognize your username. Also my bones, Jesus Christ. Wait, who's almost dead? 3, right? Yeah. There we go. Might die to this. Oh shit, I'm definitely dying. Like it's hashtag winnable, but with deaths. That's why I put this battle. Depends on what they do. These enemies, they have like one single target big damage attack and one that hits everyone for a little bit. Yeah, and how are you doing? By the way, I almost died again, but like barely made it, so it's fine. I mean, got some money in the bag. Man, this game really got the best of me this time. Oh, I gotta check the tree again. Quick break. Quick break moment. That actually reminds me that I gotta try to show up more whenever Mac is streaming. Because usually I'm streaming when she's streaming. So it gets a little complicated. But on the weekends I shall. Okay. Oh, this is kind of funny that like you mentioned this, because this part of the story is actually like the story on this game is inspired on the Digimon anime, the first one, so it's pretty cool. I think this one is like almost on the this one on the first season still, yeah, this part. But since it's a Korean game, I can't really translate much of the stuff. But yeah, they have an episode where there's an Agumon here and it turns into this thing. And all that shit happens. This is where it's at. Yeah. Place 1, do the honors. Please do it. Teach her the ways of the bonus.
Bonus alert. This is bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. This is bonus. Bonus, bonus, this is bonus. Bonus. Can I get a bonus? Bonus. Yo, bonus.
Yes. This is the bonus stream. We do bonus here. But it's literally my brain, I guess. It started as a joke. First I was like, yo, what up? Then I was like, bruh. Then I was like, bonus? And then everyone was like, bonus. And I guess this is bonus. So this is what we do. We just do bonus. Everything I do is bonus. Speaking of, I gotta remember to check the clip JP made earlier, because that's also good. God, I'm so glad that I got just one enemy. Thank you, game, for not breaking my bones. Because you could have, you just didn't.
Bonus alert. This is bonus. Bonus, bonus, bonus. This is bonus. Bonus, bonus, this is bonus. Bonus.
Thank you, JP.
Bonus? Yo, bonus.
Also, thank you for the follow, Lisa. I'm really glad. Hell yeah. My bones! Jesus Christ! Literally my bones. Those are literally bones. And I'm honestly getting killed. But yeah, what we do here is chill. We talk about life. We play games that people normally wouldn't think about playing. And I do dumb shit. I do a lot of dumb shit. Oh my god, please don't kill him. Please don't do it. Like, he has 800 HP, that's definitely not enough. Yes, we do. Literally anything. Earlier I was discussing the the actual practicality of portable air conditioning units. And I wish I was joking. Yes, also in a philosophical way, but also this. Yo, burgers? I got an achievement for eating burgers. Let's go. That sounds like the kind of achievement I would get in real life, so can't go wrong with that. No, I'm not implying no one thinks about playing Mega Man X or Chrono Trigger. I'm implying they think about it, but they don't actually do it. Also, I got like 100k for eating 500 burgers. That's like goals right there, really. Imagine getting 100k for eating 500 burgers. Imagine. Just let it sink in. Like one of those Japanese food challenges, right? They used to do those so much on the interwebs. I remember there was a time that like food challenges were the thing. Imagine being paid to eat. Imagine being paid. Honestly, God. But yeah, getting paid to it would be so cool. Honestly. Bro, can a man get a USB stick? Jesus Christ. I don't know what's in it, but like, it's probably really important, like the government secrets. That's what I'm dropping from them. Honestly, I wouldn't trust Scorpion dudes to keep the government secrets, but hey. Hey. Don't worry, JV, I'm not gonna make you give me your hard-earned money. It doesn't work that way. First of all, it comes, like, first is friendship. Then the fact that I'm, like, streaming and trying to make a profit sometime. Emphasis on the sometime. That's the secondary goal over here. Because if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be streaming anyway. The power of friendship. Good point, Eddie. You really got him. You definitely got him on that one. Damn, honestly. God. Actually, like, did you know that people that do food tasting on, like, for companies and stuff, since they have to eat the food so often, they don't usually stay on the jobs for like too long. They usually get rotated around among the staff between like who does the food tasting and quality control, because of the health risks that come with like eating the same thing over and over for days and months and such. The more you know. Honestly. Yeah, food QA will probably kill us. All of us. Okay, bunny boys, let's keep going. I'm kinda hating the fact that I dropped the item I wanted in the first battle, and then never again. And I've been like dodging death ever since. Jesus Christ. God. That's scary. And sometimes the game just does that thing where like they decide to hit the same one twice and crit both times. And you're just sitting there like, oh, yeah, cool. Nice. Okay, I win, right? This is an actual Korean game. So the Digimon Super Rumble is a Korean MMO that's on open beta right now. And I'm testing it out. Or have been. I would say that I'm far beyond the point of testing it out at this point, because honestly, I've been playing for over a month right now. But this is a pretty good game. If they ever made like a global version of this, I'd probably switch and play that instead. But since it's still on beta, yeah. Though it is the best looking Digimon game at the moment, I would say. So that they got that going for it. Also having babies. This game allows you to be a mom or a dad. And that's pretty wholesome. Honest. Yeah, they made this on Unreal Engine, I think. Is it Unreal Engine? I think it is, yeah. So the game models and such are very well polished. And besides, they like every Digimon game, they gotta ask Bandai to like let them make the game in the first place, so they got the backing. But nah, it is Japanese. Honestly, today is the day that we're doing the honesty thing. It started out as a joke, but now we're honestly far too deep into it to stop. Eddie is the one that's at fault for this, because he started. And I was like, honestly, and then JV was like, honestly, and now we're all like, honest. Yeah, honestly, that's what happened. God damn it. It is, I had to do it. And before that, like, the stream title had wangus in it, which is a really funny word about beef. And that's the kind of shit we do on the stream. Honestly. Ah, shit, he's dead. I was saying honestly so much that I killed him. I didn't heal fast enough. God damn it. Honestly, what a tragedy. Just look at him, he's kissing the sand. This is so sad. Honestly. God damn it. Bro, I can't even get an item for that. Like, the game is like, yeah, I'm sorry, too bad. Too bad your Digimon just died. Tough luck, try again. Let me revive the boy. Come back to me. Boop. Then I heal him from dead to undead. And on we continue. Because honestly, this is what we're doing. Also, as far as like this goes, there's a lot of enemies that actually drop the item I'm looking for, but none of them are easy. They're all like equally this bad. Honestly, I'm glad you enjoyed the experience of being there, and if you show up more often, you know, I'd be very, very happy with that, honestly. But no pressure though, because everyone has the right of coming and going here. Honestly, no. I gotta stop. I have to stop. I have to stop saying honestly. Oh my god, I got the item. Let's go. Finally. Oh no. Or oh yes. I don't know how I feel about that. But honestly. Like, if you want to play Genshin and have the stream on the side, you know, honest. Either or. Honest. Okay, let me see if I got good RNG here, because like there's a 90% success rate of me making this. I'm not gonna use this for anything, but like having the success gives me a level here, and that's what matters. So please, please, no more only paints, please. Oh, thank God. I was actually scared. 69, nice. Let's go. I played Genshin for quite a while actually, when it first came out. And it was very addictive. It was really good. But the character that I liked ended up sucking, so I just ended up like giving up on it.
This is bonus, this is bonus.
Bonus. Now I need to drop 2 items again, so we're back to that. Honestly, we're back to pain. Oh shit, I thought it was dying. Boners. Boner alert? Jesus Christ. That sounds even worse when I say it. I'm never gonna say that again. Boner alert. No, just bonus. I'm sorry, just bonus. This may be an 18+ stream, but boner alert doesn't go off. I mean, it hasn't yet, but I'm not gonna discuss the logistics of this. I love how I just defeated myself. Yeah, this is Monday. There's something going on today. Oh shit, I need to heal. Oh shit, I almost hit the wrong button. That quote is probably gonna come back to bite me sometime. I think I did talk about boners the other day when I was playing Ori. I think me and Mehmet had a it was only me and him on stream. We were talking about bones, and then sometimes during the conversation it changed into boners, and then having suit, and it was really cool. I think there's a quote about it even. I'm not gonna point which quote it is, because that's part of the fun. But it exists. Bruh. Kill the thing, pick the drops up, get disappointed, say bruh, continue. Honestly, my bones. Guy with a stick is a problem. Jesus Christ. Why? God damn it, Jamie. My Digimon is dead from hearing that. Jesus Christ, he couldn't take it. Oh man. Poor thing just gave up in life. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Good job, me from the past. You really helped this conversation go somewhere different. Man, what a day. More burgies. Please, more burgies. How much money do I have actually? Okay, 1.4. That's reasonable. I could probably pay for my healing items again. Yeah, this is the core experience of my stream. I guess I feel like most of the better ones I've had, Jesus Christ. Bad luck be like. But yeah, most of the time we're just having fun and then someone says something and then something happens and we just derail everything. It's great, I love it. Also, please don't die. Wait, how did we get on education? You lost me on that one. How did it come to this? But I guess, yeah, we should just name that alert. Let's start with the word B and reminds you of bones. We shall not name that. Until the time that I say it by accident, then everyone is allowed to say that again. Oh my god. Also, I gotta stop dying. Like, if he could stop dying, that would be pretty cool right now. But like, luck is not on my side. I feel like I was here for like 20 minutes or something without dying. And then shit just happened. We're honestly never on rails, but we're always going somewhere. Oh shit, let me heal. The bone train has left the station. Oh no. I realized I said something wrong and I died. My bone train just got yeeted out of space, honestly. And now we're all dead. By the way, one really sad thing about today. I forgot to fill up my water bottle today. That's the saddest thing that ever happened. Like, the true tragedy of this piece of content. No water. Oh shit. Okay, no deaths this time, right? I'm not dying, right? Right game? Right? Bruh. Nah. No, they aren't doing it to me. There's no way. Every time, man. Every time. Oh my god, they killed both of them. Jesus. This just got really bad really soon. Yeah, but my bones is the tank. Like, my bones is the one that doesn't die. He's the one that, like, if he dies, then everyone else, like, could have died. Right? He literally has double the HP of everyone else, I think. That's why he's always, like, I put him on the front, so he's always getting hit. Because man's got like 4,000 HP. But this dude right here got like 2,900 and he dies all the time. Also, I could like try to switch them around. I don't know if it matters, but I could try it. See if that does anything for the battle. It feels very luck-based though. And you might be thinking, Why is it the bony guy, the one that has the most HP? I don't know, man. I'm not in charge of them. I just raised them from babies into killing machines. And the game devs were like, yeah, what if we give this thing a shit ton of defense? You know, ooh. Yo, what up? I got a blue egg. It's better than the green one. I'm getting a lot of eggs today. I say that to myself all the time, JB. Not only because of the concept of like me having children is something, but also because of imagine a little me running around. Like imagine all the shit that would happen, you know? No. It would be very funny, yes, but would it be nice? No. Hell no. Also you again. Go. Just one of me is enough. Dad, give me the bonus!
Bonus. This is bonus. This is bonus. Can I get a bonus? Yo, bonus.
And then instead of saying chocolate, he would say bonus. Give me the bonus. Oh my god. Like, true story, the true answer, I feel like I would have children, but first I would like to be in a position where I can support having children, like give them a good enough education and stuff. Then hell yeah, I would love to have children. But getting there is the real doozy of the situation. Because I feel like I would go too far for my kids. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no, fix it. Fix the problem. There we go. Why? The battle starts, I'm like having fun, then they hit the one guy that they shouldn't hit, and I'm dead. Honestly, possibly, could be. I'm not sure. I learned a lot from my parents when it comes to that. God damn it, JB. My Digimon even leveled up from that wise knowledge you just dropped. Thank you. No, I don't know. I do like smart people that do things and are very impressive. So I might not do that. Smart women are really my preference. Oh shit. Lore. we got hit with the lore. Trust is the most important thing, I would say. I would say that's the number one. Why do they always target that guy? Like, can they not? This is very uncomfortable for my children. My digital children. They kind of don't deserve this. Oh, he's dead. Okay, this is a problem. This right here, this is pain. This is death. This is the worst that could happen. I lose, by the way. I'm gonna try running away from the battle, but I don't think I have enough time. Oh, I got it. Clutch. But yeah, this is how bad it gets. Jesus Christ. It was a good opinion. At least in my point of view, I see JV's situation as very unfortunate. That's why I'm always there, trying to give him support and help. Don't run away from me, buddy. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Not again. Please, not this again. Not the babies. I am dead here, right? I think I am. After I finish this and undie, I will catch up on chat. Oh yeah, I'm dying. Hell dead. The AI just went from like, we're playing around to we're hella killing you. Though I'm gonna try to make it out of this battle at least. Depending on the damage rolls I get. Like, from now until the end. That might be doable. Can we clutch it? Can he do it? Please, my baby. No! He's gonna die. I gotta run. Oh no, I didn't run fast enough. Rip. Everyone died. The movie. Now let me catch up on chat. I see. That sounds difficult to deal with, honestly. I think my background is that like my parents are divorced, like always have been, and I did grow up with like having to deal with both sides of it. And I don't think there's any easy way of doing this. Like, it feels like it's just very annoying, very hard. But eventually when the kids grow up, like, they will probably make their own choices, so... it will kinda even out. I feel like, for example, if my mom gave me the option of being away from my dad, I probably would like end up trying to get to know more about him. And I don't know how much that would help. Because my dad is not the best person. But he tries. He really tries, and that's one of the good things about him. Though I feel like I had to see it for myself growing up. Like, see his faults growing up by myself, rather than, you know, getting it shoved down my throat. Because I feel like, as a kid, especially as a teenager, if someone says you shouldn't do something or hang out with someone, you're probably gonna get interested in it, you know. But it's kind of nice that, like, we can connect over even this kind of thing. Also, I used the buff by accident. Don't mind me, I'm just using buffs, don't worry about it. Yeah, I would say he's a good button. That's true. It do be true. Also, my luck with these battles is getting worse and worse. Jesus Christ, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting back to this later when I have stronger Digimon, because Jesus Christ. Kill him again? Because we can't die? Ouchie ouch. Ouchie ouch again. I think I mentioned this to you earlier. Oh my god, I gotta run. I think I mentioned this to you earlier on our conversation, Vivi, but I think the best, like the best way I can deal with this is saying that it's not about the mistakes, but what you do after you make them, right? I do say that a lot. Also, hi Callie, what up? Oh shit, you're alive. You missed the whole portion of the stream where I was using your waifu for violence. Yeah, I'm picking my cards up and moving on. This place isn't being very kind to me. Also, I need to go shopping for healing items, so let's all go there. But first, RNG, I need to hold up. Translate this item real quick. Hold up. Beep boop, beep boop. We beep booping. I'm clicking. Okay. Oh. Really? How's work? I imagine you'd be dying. It is the thing that I think Callie would be doing right about now. Oh shit, this is good, but like, I don't have anywhere to put this. I'll just keep it there. Stat spreads, they do be treating me badly. Honestly. Okay, shopping. Shopping trip. That's exactly it. Exactly it. We just honestly admit to our mistakes and try to do better. Sometimes it's not possible to do much better, but trying is the important part. Honestly. Let's see, what else am I doing here? Just getting rid of that one item. Yes, I don't need this. I'm glad everyone is just into being honest today, so... We're getting some really good conversations today, actually. Honestly. Ouch, my money. I'm bleeding money, guys. I'm bleeding. I'm poor. I'm very poor. It's like 225,000 for a stack of healing items. Jesus Christ. Stop! Do I need more? I probably need a little bit more. Those, cause like, I want to make all the money I spent before I get to spending again. So I'm gonna be hella poor. Honestly. I don't know. We can make it happen, yeah. I'm not sure if I even have enough slots for more sound alerts, but I can work on it. Let's go. Honestly. I'm gonna go for some quick money making right now, I think, because I'm poor. I need to work on everyone here. Jesus Christ, give me my babies. Damn, Callie, that's a really nice thing to say, bro. I understood what you meant, and that's really nice. Honestly. I'm here for you, man. And if you want to talk about shit, or if you want to just, you know, throw some thoughts at the wall, or yeah, I'm here. Aren't that like the thing everyone here is doing? Looking at me and thinking about nothing. I like how the music in the game helped me out on this one. Just helped make the point so much better. Honestly. Thank you, game, for the emotional moment. I'm getting the hell out of here. Honestly, I stare at people at the most, like, the weirdest moments. I look at them in the eyes when I'm talking to them. And I often, like sometimes I look at people while they're eating, because some people have very funny things they do while they're eating. Honestly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, we're done with emotional music. Now we're gutting to fancy building, because they got a rat problem, and I love their rat problem. I just love their rat problem, really, honestly. Also frog problem, but I don't talk about this. Beautiful architecture. I know this barely looks like a Digimon game. I know, but it is, believe me. Honestly. And they got here are the rats that I always come here for, because they give money. They're cool. They're nice. They're weak. Today shall be known as a stream where, like, Eddie said honestly once and everything happened. Really. See, easy kills, big money, no worries, no problems. Actually, I can kill this with basic attacks, right? Right? Can I do it, actually? Can I honestly do it? Barely. Okay. I didn't kill one. Why would I? I'm just killing these pink rat Digimon. Because they give me money. They give me hella money, like, believe, hella money. And I'm not like, the main goal here is just kill things without spending money. So this is what we're gonna be doing, making some money. There's a lot of money making methods in this game, actually. Yo, Cake. Shoutouts to Cake. Honestly, I didn't kill one, but, like, admitting I did would be admitting to a crime, so no. I didn't kill one. No. Couldn't possibly. Honestly. He's speaking to us from beyond the grave. Do you have any final message, Juan? Maybe point towards the one that killed you. Let me know. How can we make your body and soul rest in peace? By the way, I said this before, but I love the architecture in this place. Especially with the clock. If that was like an actual working clock, even though it would be in Korean time, it would be a really cool clock. But no, it doesn't move. Honestly, you're welcome. Eagle. Eagle boss fight is pretty cool. You're honestly leaving? Really? Imagine leaving. Though honestly, god damn it, I said it again. So the honest, like depending on the kinds of things that you could interact with after he died, it could be a very interesting idea, you know, just saying. Like imagine if you could play video games for free. For free? Please, give me good drops. Use your ghostly powers to give me good luck. That's all I need. By the way, these three are the ones that I beat the game with, the main story. They're not super strong. they're actually quite weak, completely, like comparing to, you know, the boys. But they do their jobs. There's one that's a tank and does damage, and the other two are just fast attackers. Don't worry, JV. Kelly also got blown off the map like a few times, like a lot. it happened a little bit, like sometimes. What am I gonna do here actually? I could transition this into like leveling up. You know what? We're leveling up. I'm big braining this operation, believe me. Actually, honest, I'm not making the most optimal decisions here. Damn, second try? Honestly, that's faster than what Kelly did. Damn. Honestly. You made a song about it. Nothing drives the point more than saying that. Wait, who's dying? Okay, we are dying. We are dying. It's not cool. We're dying. Yeah, that is one of the famous Digimon. I actually got that one as the wolf one as my starter. He's pretty cool. At least he wears pants and has some decency to give a thumbs up. You know, shoutouts to Dog. Honestly, can you give the thumbs up again? It's a great song. Honestly, it's like most favorite hit of the year. Really, like I love it. Honestly. I made a clip of him singing the first part of the song, but I don't have it. I don't have it on my quick links. I should have it. Maybe, you know, you could just hit the big 100 billboard, and I'd help make a music video for it. Honestly, because I gotta get me some of that music money. Honestly. I imagine you'll be asked to sing the song for every time you do a music stream until you die, man. Because it's gonna be your hit, you know. So unless you make other hits, then yeah. I think it was Memo, yeah. I do. What up, dog? Honestly, it's just such a hit. It's just such a good song. Wait, what if I do this? Put him on the front. Because I want to keep track of his experience. Armadillo was the worst, I think. Or the octopus guy. Either or. Those two were like top tier. By the way, I'm changing the Digimon's like battle positions before the battle. That's why like in the menu they look different, but in combat they pretty much move and attack the same. Because speed matters a lot. But where they are doesn't really matter much. The first one just follows you around and you can see the EXP bar easier. Honestly, the octopus. Wait, what? Hold up. Honestly? Yes, I think. Yes, honestly. Yes, honestly. Yo, and Chosen, what up? How's it going, man? Did you beat Pokemons? I saw you were playing Pokemons earlier. But I was running with lunch, so I couldn't hang. How you doing? What's poppin'? Welcome to bonus. I just leveled up. Cool. The business. Oh yes, the business. You do be getting those. I actually kinda enjoyed the Leon fight in the game. Leon fight was pretty cool, honestly. Callie do be male. That's a fact. He's a guy. He has a lot of anime waifus. One of them is with me on this video game. Yeah, the AI on Sword and Shield is very questionable. Can't save them from that one. What if I do this? Does it kill? I would like if it killed, like, please? We killed one? I can live with that. Yeah, Kelly, he do be having nuts. He do. From now on, Callie can only be a male name. I'm sorry. Female Callies, not gonna happen. Good job, Kelly. You guys are great. Honestly. Bro, that didn't kill anyone. I suck. SMH my head. Though yeah, like ever since I met Kelly, it has made me only think of Kelly as a male name. Damn. Shit. What kind of turn this conversation took? Honestly. It did. I didn't see that one coming. R.I.P. Kelly. But Kelly's pretty cool. I like him. Good friend. Bro, can this rat stop running away from me? Oh, I also wouldn't date Kelly. Well, that's because of my beliefs and personal preference, not because, you know, he's Kelly. Kelly's scooping Kelly. Yo, Mammoth, let's go. Damn, you're going super fast. Wait, are you doing Buster only or are you doing regular power-ups, Gigi? Because if you're doing regular power-ups, then okay. It changes how I see this being good at Mega Man. Imagine the profile pictures we'd have as a mammoth on dating websites. Honestly, it will be really good. The ladies will be all over. What an introduction. What an introduction. Good job, Kelly. You did awesome. Also, talking about dating profiles, remind me of the pictures with the fish. The pictures with the fish. Just people who post dating profile pictures with fishes on them, just, I don't know, man. Just something. Here we go. I'm gonna be done with this really soon. Damn, faster than I thought actually. Grinding here is so quick. And I got like 3 levels. But this is like the best grinding spot in the game. Great job. Jesus, I love that answer one. Because it reminded me of him singing and oh my god, the memories. Oh my god. Giraffe Town do be hitting hard. Right on the feels, honestly. Oh god. I love that. Yeah, Giraffe Town was really good. Especially the 73 bullet shots at the end. That was lovely. JV, are you getting power-ups? Oh, no power-ups. Okay. Damn, Kelly. He's doing you dirty, man. I guess he is better at Mega Man. Damn. Oh my god. I can't believe we're doing this now. Oh man. I'm in love with this. You should. You could. Do you want to? I can raid you. Rats. There we go. Probably less than 20 minutes. I said I wanted to go for at least 3 hours, so it's probably gonna be it. 12 minutes or something. Also, I'm getting money. I'm getting big money. Do it. And play Mega Man. Play Mega Man today. Today's a Mega Day. Honestly. Exactly. Lisa, you got it. That's exactly it. He's shaking his head. That's one of his catchphrases. Honestly, he just shakes his head. True, it wasn't all on stream. It didn't happen. Juan, you got it. We could probably make this the better version of Friends. Let's make it the better version of Friends. Let's go. Honestly. Bro, my battle speed went down. Jesus Christ. Bro, the buff ended and my will to live ended with it. Jesus Christ. I think that's implying we all get a roll. Honestly, all of us. Collectively. And then, like, we all have our own episodes in which Kelly and JV are hating each other under different circumstances. I don't think that. I actually had some food before starting the stream, so I'm fine. Fine with the burgers and the bonus. I might have some food after the stream though. Big dinner moment. In a bit. Bro, didn't want to click there. From our battles to go. I see, so okay, I get it. Then it wouldn't be like Friends, right? It would be like kinda like Drake and Josh. That kind of sitcom, right? I guess that if that fits the bill, I don't know. I need to expand on my sitcom knowledge. Though yeah, I would have my cat. I would be the guy that shows up with his cat all the time. And my character would probably be a little creepy. But it would make the best jokes. Like, I imagine. I hope. I pray. And we'd be all about that humor. On the episodes that involve my character. By the way, I'm happy that you guys showed up today to chat, hang out. Really nice. An intro theme song. Well, the intro theme song would definitely be like Kelly singing, Kelly and JV. Actually, they would like sing together the Mega Man song, right? But they would like argue as they sing it, talking shit about each other and explaining their characters in the process. It would be genius. Jesus Christ, I could have made a living out of making sitcoms, but I'm here. I'm here instead. Okay, check the tree. Bro, 5 hours until this egg gives me something. Tough love. Sure. Sure. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna discuss loving friends. Yo, that was a one shot. Let's go. Does it actually matter though? It might not matter. Nah, this is free. We win. 2 battles, you know? Probably just 2. Wow. So wait, you two are gonna race now? Because if you two are, then like, just get on a Discord call together or something. Let's make this some real good content, okay? This is the only pains. That's what I'd like to see. But you two didn't do a Buster only race. Just saying, you know, just saying. Honestly. Oh shit. Oh no, my bar ran out. Oh god, that's a problem. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, that's the start is a little bit rough, but like if you focus on doing the main quest, the game is gonna give you a bit no, wrong word, a bit of quests, and actually help you out with getting some other Digimons. But I wouldn't skip any quests, like in general, because they give every single one of them gives you something, and like late game. Also, like the experience from the quests matter because you only can get to your account to max level, which is 30, if you do all the quests. And like I missed a few, so I'm not there yet. So that's why I would recommend just doing every single one you can. Okay. And that's the grinding. I need to switch my Digimon around. I've got a lot to recover. You're right, Kelly. Honestly. You're honestly right. That was a bonus. I did it. I done did it. My English speaking skills, they fluctuate from time to time. I've accepted that as a fact. Sometimes I'm doing really good. Okay. Damn, this is gonna be like a long-ass grind to get my money back to where it should be. But these will probably last me like the week. Probably. Hopefully. Hopefully last the week. Hopefully. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. In poverty and not having enough items. Okay, so I need to work on these. I need to fill these up later. I need to check my island actually, because I think I used all the Digimon I could today before like filling up the bars again. Also, can any of you like let me know when JV starts his stream so I can hit him up? Eat poop, JV. I got him. I guess I can go back to OnlyFans for a little bit. That's what I can do. But I also need to keep my Digimons grouped up, because otherwise I'll lose track of them. It's gonna be horrible. I need to fill these up. These 3, then these 3. Yeah. Well, normally, you know, I was thinking about talking about this later. So your main resource is this comes from this tree, which you get the fruits and the eggs. You can also get the eggs for farming later, like they drop from enemies later. Blue eggs are usually quicker than the green ones, so they are like the better option. And once you get an egg, you just put it here, wait for the timer, and afterwards it hatches. Then you're just supposed to feed them as normal, like every day it resets at midnight KST, so Korean Standard Time. And then you can feed them, and whenever you play with them with this icon, it fills up the green bar. Whenever it fills up, it evolves into the next phase. After the In Training 2 phase, which you can check through the book, like at which phase it is. If you check like any of the babies here, you can see what they become. So if you use this here, you can know what you can get and how to properly feed them, because each food has like different stats. And once you do, like, you eventually get to a rookie, right? The game, it should take you like 2-3 days at first. But as you progress through the game, you get easier ways to make it. Honestly, I said it again. Honestly, it's all about making this process faster and smoother. And like, if you keep playing, you start stocking up on the items, right? And like I mentioned just a second ago, you get items from the tree, but until you beat the final main quest, you can also get 1 item per day from this big tree here. If you just get close enough and press F near it, you just get 1 random item every day. So those like are your sources of stuff. You just hoard the stuff, use it on the babies you have an use for, and you start getting like more and more Digimon as you evolve them through level 15 and 50, which are the evolution levels. You just get more options for them. Anyway, if you have any more questions, you can just like hit me up. There's also a community Discord for the game, and I'm there too, so you can like add me. I'm trying to help out the community of this game a lot. There we go. Of course I know this game. Like, y'all know me. Whenever I get to playing something, I just get immersed into whatever I'm playing. Fortunately or unfortunately, it's how we do. I can. Hold up, let me get their Discord link. Hold up. There it is. So this is the Super Rumble community link. What is Scrabble's letters? Jesus Christ. What are those? What are those? Okay, back to OnlyFans. There it is, but it doesn't work for everyone, so... Oh shit, this is a problem. My team is at the wrong spots. I might have to run. If you hit F1, I think it shows you... here. So if you hit this key, it just changes the camera angles, but it doesn't work for everyone. For me, it doesn't work, at least. Okay, now everyone is at the right spot. Damn, boys. Damn, boys. Have you guys considered subbing to me instead? I'm sorry you had to. There we go. Also, let's see. I guess I just heal. This was a good battle. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. That's what I wanted to do. Took me a second to remember. I kept switching through the menus thinking. I might die. As usual, this might be death in only pains. Kinda wish I had like a provoke skill that made the enemies only attack me. Or rather, my tank, not me. But this game doesn't work that way. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, I'll be hitting you up in 5 minutes or less. Because I'm not the Flash delivering pizza, but honestly, I'm trying. And we're gonna be seeing some Mega Mans. Oh no. My bones! My bones! My advice for beginners would be get Patamon and get Salamon too. You're gonna get Patamon from the story, like one of the story quests just gives you it, but you gotta feel selectable eggs later, which you can translate and should probably give you, like, Salamon would be a good option because she's very broken, DPS wise. Damn, bye Kelly. Bye Kelly. I guess this is it. I'm barely winning this one, by the way. Rip. And I think that's gonna be it for today then, since JV is ready to go